Hey everyone, this is the first video of many, I hope. When you get a stroke of inspiration, you just got to jump on it, which is why I'm in uniform. Surprise, surprise. I am an airline pilot here out of Salt Lake City, Utah, and I've just been inspired lately due to all of the disunity in the country and all of the ideas and the lack of solutions. With these videos, I do not mean to come up solely with solutions. I will share ideas just like everybody else is sharing. I do not consider myself or label myself conservative or liberal, and I do not oppose, yet I do not support fully the current administration. That being said, I still like to try and walk in honor and honor who is in office. And again, I'm not really fully educated in the ways of politics enough to really say why I agree or disagree with things that are happening in this world. And because I'm not that educated, my goal is to educate myself on those things so that I have more to say on that. But really what I want to do with this is I want to be raw about all of this, but I also want to trigger people to be inspired, to be motivated, to be encouraged, and to be filled with hope. I think we definitely have the power to do so. I've learned over the last few months that the greatest common denominator in all the problems that we face are human beings. Yet, on the flip side of that, the greatest common denominator for all the solutions to all those problems is humans. We create the problems, but we also create the solutions. So these videos are here to tell you that we are the solutions to the problems that we are facing in this country and in this world. And even though I have my own ideas, it doesn't necessarily mean that my ideas are the only and correct idea. They are just ideas. But I also want to challenge people, and I hope that these videos that I will produce will be the same. I don't have expensive equipment because I don't need expensive equipment to share ideas, but I am passionate, I am inspired, I am motivated, and with this I will hopefully produce fruit so that I'm not another false prophet with here's some sources here. I'm not going to tell you what the sources are, but I'll tell you what they say, and I'm right because these sources are right. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and if I'm going to preach something, which I try not to preach, obviously, but if I'm going to say something, I'm going to try and follow through with what I say. So if I say go and get educated in a new skill, I'm going to also go and get educated in a new skill. So anyways, here I am to encourage you. I want to be a breath of fresh air. I want to be a man of encouragement to raise up a new generation who is passionate, who's inspired, but yet is totally in control of who they are and does not let the media control, does not let the things that they see on Facebook control what happens with their emotions. Emotions are a beautiful thing, but if they are unchecked and also very immature in terms of the health of our emotions, that can become dangerous, and then we can just lash out at people like we're an animal in a corner, and we don't want that to be the case. So we've got a lot of things to talk about. I'm going to try and keep this short, but I was really inspired by the quote that Mahatma Gandhi said. He said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And I'm an airline pilot. Being an airline pilot isn't going to change the world, but I do have great ideas, and I do have inspiration, and if I can kickstart others to think in a new way, to have a better perspective of things, to be full of hope, but also to change their centered focus instead of being focused on themselves and how they feel and what they want to do, to focus on the out. To be the influence, not the influenced, if that makes any sense. So with that, again, hopefully I'll learn some new skills over the period of these videos. Hopefully I will learn new areas, whether it be economics or politics or whatever, so that I have more to give to society. Because right now I don't have a whole lot, but I do have my thoughts and I do have my own opinions. And yeah, And so it's okay if you disagree with anything I say. I have no problem with that. But I will say what I think needs to be said, and I hope you will honor that. And I will honor you and your ideas and your thoughts, because you'll have different solutions. You'll have different ideas. You'll have different opinions and beliefs, and I'm totally fine with that. I also have my own opinions, beliefs, thoughts, and ideas. It's totally fine. We're humans. You cannot make all of humanity have the same exact point of view. Tough luck. That's just the way it is. Anyways, that's what I'm here for. I'm going to try and strike up a fire underneath you to do something in this planet, to change the world around you. Not necessarily to change the planet as a whole, but to change your own world, what you do, the things you say, the things you do, and just give action to your words. I don't hold value so much anymore to just ideas and just good words that make you feel good. I'm not about that anymore. I'm tired of ideas. If you have ideas, put them into action. I have ideas. I'm going to put them into action. Again, I want to make sure that I'm producing the fruit that I'm talking about. So if you don't see me doing any of this stuff, then you definitely can question anything I say. You can challenge me, you can confront me, and hopefully that even will bring change if I don't change already. But I'm going to change, and I'm going to try and encourage you and push you to do the same. Ideas are one thing, but if you don't do anything with those ideas, what is that? If you're going to complain about something, because I do it too, I'm human. I'm going to have weaknesses, and I'm going to have problems as well, and I'm going to fall short. I'm not infallible. I'm fallible, and that's okay. That's the beauty of humanity, right? We get to work together and figure out how to do things. But yeah, we need to move beyond ideas. We need to move beyond ideas into action, and the actions that we take should all benefit all of humanity, right? If it's just going to benefit you just so that you're right and just so that your point of view is the one that's winning, I hope that your ideas do not succeed. I want ideas from people who really want to see the entirety of humanity, the entirety of the planet to benefit. Okay? So think it out, draw it out, share your ideas. I want that to happen. So this is just the beginning of it. If you don't know a specific topic and you're complaining about that specific topic, stop complaining, go learn about it. And then once you know enough about it, then start adding to it and saying, okay, I'm not going to complain anymore, but I'm going to go in action and do something about it. Because you guys, we have tools, we have time, we have life, we have money, and we got cell phones. With our cell phones, we can learn, or you can go get a book. And you can cause your voice to be heard to millions and millions and millions and millions of people. Amazing. You have time and currency. If you don't have money to make a change, take your time to make a change. Go change somebody's life by helping at a soup kitchen or something like that. Go pick up garbage off the street. Do something to help out humanity. Okay? Just, you have time, right? And I am working on this as well, so I'm not above this in any way. I'm using this as a means to also push me to do this as well. So this is kind of like an accountability thing for me as well. But in the process of me growing and doing my best to encourage my friends and to encourage the people of this country and the people of this world, I'm also needing to do this on my own. But again, go and educate yourself. Be a voice that is well-learned. Be a voice that is full of hope, that is full of encouragement, that is full of truth even. Do your research, do your homework. Don't mislead your friends, don't mislead your fellow humans. We need to be doing this together, okay? So I'm going to leave you with this last thing. I've been really inspired also by this book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I'm not trying to become rich in terms of money by any means. I just want to have a life that is rich in life. And that is all there is to it. So I just wanted to share this with you because I really think that this is all it's about, because I don't want people to have excuses or justification for why they don't know something. People will say, well, I wasn't raised in a family that was all about education. You don't need, being in school and having a degree does not determine whether you are educated or not. It only determines that you went through a system, and whether that system is good or bad, you went through that system and you got a piece of paper that was $30,000 that says, bam, I'm educated, right? No. So I'm going to share this with you. I love what Napoleon Hill has to say, and and I hope this encourages you as well. It says, knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. That's what I'm trying to do here, okay? Knowledge, ideas, do something with it. We totally have the potential to do something with it, but we have to organize it. We have to plan it. We have to actually act. Surprise, surprise, right? Those who make so basically, we have, as a society, determined that if you go through school and you get a college degree, you are considered educated. Considered educated. Again, I'm going to be raw with this. It's totally fine. I'm not going to be embarrassed by any means. But he says this: those who make this mistake do not understand the real word, or the real meaning of the word educate. The word is derived from the Latin word educo. I might totally bomb that, but whatever, that's educo, meaning to educe, to draw out, to develop within. An educated man or woman, or whatever else you define yourself as, is not necessarily one who has an abundance of general or specialized knowledge. An educated man or woman, or whatever you consider yourself as, an educated man or woman is one who has developed the faculties of his mind that he may acquire anything he wants or she wants, or its equivalent, without violating the rights of others. Bam. Okay? But the other part is, you know where to find it. Okay? You can find it online. You can go to the library. You can find books. You can take extra classes if you want. Okay? So do something that doesn't do that, right? You are able to accomplish those things without violating the rights of others. Okay? You are not above any other human on this planet. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you have more money than anybody on the planet. You do not get to violate the rights of others, and you are not that much greater than all of us. We are all here on this planet to try and, one, survive, and two, to help the entirety of the world grow and become amazing. Anyways, so that's what I've got so far. This is video 1. I hope this is encouraging to you. I know this is long and drawn out. I've got a lot of ideas, and I'm doing this on the fly, in the raw, is what I'm doing. I kind of think I'm going to call this the Rawvolution. I want people to be transparent. I want people to be real. I want people to be raw. You don't need the best equipment. You don't need to be dressed up nicely. This is on accident, okay? I just got to my crash pad here in Salt Lake after flying, so I'm in my uniform. I knew that if I would have gotten out of my uniform and gotten into something else, the inspiration would have been gone by then. So when you're inspired, jump on it. No matter where you're at. If you have an idea, write it down. If you need to say something, say it, video record it, do something. Anyways, guys, I hope you're encouraged. I hope you are realizing that you are capable of anything. You just got to take the steps. And I'm going to take some steps. So the next few videos hopefully will be more things that are encouraging, that will kind of give you an idea of where to go next. And in the same way, I'm also going to tell you some things that I'm going to do so that I'm accountable. I'm not just a voice that's speaking something and not doing it. I'm also going to be doing it. So there we go. Anyways, welcome to the beginning of the Rawvolution. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you have any questions, please subscribe as well. This is just the beginning, and I hope it's the beginning of something big. I hope it's the beginning of something that truly does change the world for the better, for all of us here on this planet. Because we only have one planet, we only have one life. There's no sense in wasting one life and one planet. All right,